Yeah, Trump our president. I know y'all looking at, it's funny when you say that because you're just looking at how people look. You know, some people that voted for him, some people know you don't know what type of room it is, so everybody looking around like, Black people like, you better not clap, you better not clap. I understand we don't like him, man. I just don't like when we all get mean. You know, I travel out the country, you be embarrassed to tell people you from America. People like, America? You be like, by way of Africa, by way of Africa. Like, by the way, I was in Africa first, and then we went over and visited America. Now, I reside there now all my life. But yeah, I came through. Because you're embarrassed. Some people embarrassed that Trump their president. They didn't want to admit that, but he your president regardless. I know people like, he not my president, just like the people that was saying Obama not their president. You American, he your president. He might be, he like that mama that come to the school with the raggedy robe on and looking horrible, and you don't want to admit, they're like, that's your mama. You're like, yeah, that's her.
There's just too fucking many of them. There's too many of them. All the boomers are getting old, and they're the only ones who vote. Demographically speaking, they're the only people in America who vote, the old people. Did you vote in the last election? Oh. Holy crap. The stench of mortality hovering over that junior high gymnasium when you go to perform your civic duty. Because I get very excited, like, I'm gonna participate in my democracy. And then you get there, it's like, brrr. It's just walkers with tennis balls on the bottom. Sweatpants as far as the eye can see. Smell of polygrip, it's depressing. Listen, none of us is immortal, okay? We all love our grandmammies and our grandpappies. But at a certain point, you gotta take the keys away, right? I am sick of my life being determined by the votes of people who, quite frankly, aren't going to be around to suffer the consequences of what they are voting for, okay? I will fix this for future generations right now. If you are a teenager, not only should you get to vote, you should get 2 votes. Because you're gonna be alive that much longer to deal with the shit, right? If you're in your 20s, you should get 3 votes, because you're still young, but you're a little smarter at that point. In your 30s, 5 votes. 5, that's right. Because that is when you are at your best as a potential voter. Because when you're in your 30s, you're still young enough to have hope for the future, but you're not a fucking idiot anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like.
And then that Access Hollywood tape came out, and I was like, this is ridiculous. You can't tell me that this guy's professional and capable of being the president. He's a lunatic, and he's a misogynist. And my trainer was like, nah, this is locker room talk. This is locker room talk. And I was like, cool, but you work in a locker room. That's your literal office. You spend 90% of your life in a locker room, so that's you. You're a creep. You're a creepy guy. I think it's weird, too, that people wanted Trump to be the president because he's a maverick. You know, they were like, yeah, they want somebody from the outside who's gonna come in and fucking shake shit up, you know, like, boom, who are you? I don't know, fuck you, you know? Like somebody who's like, fucking, I don't know what I'm doing, whatever. Like, that's what people wanted. And nobody wanted Hillary to be the president because she was a bureaucrat and a Washington insider. Nobody wants a Washington insider. And I'm like, do you know where the White House is? It's like right inside Washington. People did not want that. They wanted a maverick, you know. That's weird because like no other job works that way. If your sink breaks, you're not like, just don't call a plumber. No, I don't want one of these plumbing insiders coming in and fucking knowing what all the pipes do. No, thank you.